And if you're frustrated because you're like, okay, my husband is not pursuing me, how much effort are you putting into pursuing him? Or are you so insecure at this point because you don't feel pursued that you don't know how to pursue the other person? Because like if we've gone that long without a need being met and we don't feel desired, it's hard to dish out what we haven't been getting. But somebody has to be the one to pause and say, hey, I'm not getting what I need. And so I'm still going to give you what it is that I think you need. I'm going to pursue you, but I'm going to let you know I don't feel pursued. Somebody has to be the one to break the cycle, to pause the game and say, hey, let's reset. Let's refocus. Good morning, guys.
Lenny!
And Blake. Last night, I actually had the idea to take Jonathan out on a date. And so this morning, I woke up and that is what I want to do. There was a bidding war to see who was going to watch the girls, which is a great problem to have. But the girls are going to be watched. And I'm going to take Jonathan out on a date. I'm not sure where it's going to be. I'm going to have to put this together pretty quickly. It's been a while since I planned a date for him. So that's what I'm going to do. Let me know down below if you take your husband out on dates, or even if you think your husband would like those kinds of things. And it doesn't have to be anywhere extravagant or huge. We could show up at the snow cone place and he would be like, oh, well, maybe not. But at the very least, he would be kind of surprised. Jonathan just left to take the girls to his mom's. And so now I'm gonna take some time to get ready. The object of the game is cheap and or free. Your girl ain't got it like that. There are plenty of things we can do in Dallas without spending a bunch of money. I feel like when I think of going on a date, I'm always thinking of extravagant things, and like a good date is something where you spend a lot of money, but just spending time together and learning more about each other, or getting to see each other in a different setting than at home and with the kids. I tried to do this cool thing where I closed the fridge with my foot. Like, no big deal. I just closed fridges. Then I tripped. So that's the end of that story. And now I'm gonna transform like this. Okay. Date day. No kids. This is our first stop. Car clean.
Got that part taken care of.
We're vacuuming out the car too.
Not bad. I'm just gonna throw out the trash that don't belong.
Wow. Are we picking up Charlie and Blake after this?
You do that side.
I know.
Together.
I know what I can do. This is not a date.
It is to me. Let's see who can finish first.
This is not a competition. Now he handed me these wipes. He said 2020.
Not gonna trust us.
God is gonna trust us.
The story.
And so I guess now I can't complain about the fact that this is a part of my date.
Amazing day too. You're welcome. I got you some more jewels on your crown.
I just wanted to go spend time with you, and then
What is this?
there's no way this leads to sex.
Oh, yes it will.
We're gonna ride the trolley. It's free. Baby. Yes, baby.
Huh? I'm coming up there.
If you live in Dallas and you haven't come to a Clyde Warner or Warner, you need to. Perfect date night spot. Look, you can just grab books. Complimentary Wi-Fi around the park. You told me I was weak. What'd you say?
I'm going fast. I'm slow.
You're going slow. Where are you walking?
To you?
No, you're not. It feels so much faster on it. What are you doing?
I feel so alive.
A very different ride the second time.
You gotta
The
do no
Charlie
more.
man, he touched
You
me.
can't do no more.
He caressed my shoulder like this.
Ryan.
He said bye.
How we get across?
Huh?
How we get across?
No, we can't jaywalk.
I am.
Maybe we shouldn't jaywalk.
I don't care.
It's illegal.
Lock me up then.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Right.
It's here. Ooh, check out the steam coming out of there. Let us pray. Dear Lord, do you guys like pizzeria pizza or do you prefer Pizza Hut, Domino's?
Pizza Hut.
There's no shame in it. Like, honestly, I love chain pizza. I do. I like
Wings,
authentic.
baby. Ooh.
Yep. You can definitely taste the difference.
Look.
I feel somehow healthier even though there's much more visible grease. Those wings are good.
Woo. You got the throat.
They got you? Out of there. Go. Could be.
Can I talk about something? Can I please say something on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I hope my Caucasian brothers and sisters don't get mad at me. We need to have more black-owned coffee shops. Cause it's just me. Is it just me? 'Cause every coffee shop that I go to, the coffee tastes bitter. I'm like, I asked for extra stuff just so it could be sweet. I asked for extra caramel drizzle. I want it to be sweet.
We want Kool-Aid in a cup.
Exactly, and y'all, it's like y'all go to the little caramel shots thing, and y'all see charcoal or caramel.
It tastes like they put charcoal in it.
And it's like just gave me 10 shots of charcoal. Y'all just gotta stop. Y'all gotta. If I'm at back of my neck is freezing right now. It's like somebody slapped me in the back of the neck
nice
with an
back
ice
of the
cream
neck,
sandwich.
Thank you. Huh?
Get it, bro. I ain't mad at you.
I am. Knock knock.
No, not doing that.
Come on. Knock knock.
Who's that?
Cow.
Cow.
I did it wrong. Okay, wait. Knock knock.
This nigga say moo.
Huh?
That's what I'm saying.
Knock knock.
Who's that?
Cow says. Do it, do it, do it.
I'm gonna say cow says who?
No, baby, cow says moo.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
IRS.
IRS who?
Give me my money. There he goes again. Knock knock.
We're back. Good date night.
Should I open the door for her, y'all? Because she acting.
Watch my boo open the door for me. Yes, baby. Thank you. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Is that the right key? But it is.
Let's see. That's the key, y'all. That's the
It's
final.
gonna be right. Yes.
Oh, don't make go.
Ooh, I don't know.
Hey! I see you go! Yeah, Tom. Yeah, little shawty. Baby. That's why you're my wife, girl. Let's get this. Yo. Alright, my turn. What's on?
What you got? Go.
Let it go. Let it go. The video to see. Dun, 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 dun. As you said, it's B. Songs to B flat. Yeah. Are you positive?
I'm nervous about this one.
I don't know if that's right, but let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Good go! Y'all excited?
I was nervous about that.
Yeah. Yo, that good go. I ain't mad at you. Masterpiece. So you're not good enough. You're right. You're right. They say you're not good enough. Good God love. I know you're not gonna get that.
Why not?
I know you're not gonna get no. You're not gonna get good God love.
Good. Yeah, I think that's it. You are good.
I have been through many seas.
Yeah. Yep.
I have been brand new.
Home. But the night is not over. Jonathan said he was gonna give me a massage because I guess he enjoyed date night and my plans worked. But he tried to come with stipulations. He was like, if you set up the massage table and set the living room up, then what is that? If then I get a massage. We'll see about it. I'm gonna get in the shower and get my PJs going, get this table up. And, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I feel fresh. I feel clean. Okay. All right. Someone had sent me a message on Instagram and they wanted me to address this issue. And she said, she doesn't feel pursued by her husband anymore. And how many of us can identify with that, right? He was like thirsty, right? Before we got married. And when he was really pursuing you, and then you got married, and now he's comfortable because he has you. Where's the romance? Where are the flowers? Where's the hanging on my every word? Why aren't you texting me during the day? And really, it's because they now feel secure. We feel the same way. We can identify with that too, but we also want to be pursued. The only difference is maybe we voice it a little bit more, but we don't necessarily define what it is that we want. I don't know if you guys watch Sinbad, his stand-up comedy, but in his stand-up, he was addressing a member of the audience, and she said, how do I fix my husband? He's not romantic. And Sinbad was like, what do you mean by romantic? You got to define it. Do you want us to hold your hand? Do you want us to take you out? What do you mean? Well, we'll hold your hand. We'll do whatever. You just have to tell us what that means. And I guess my comeback is like, what do you mean? Do all the things that you did before. But for them, maybe all the stuff that they were doing before was more like just letting you know that they were interested. And I can say that I understand that. There are things that I did as a girlfriend that I don't do as a wife because I feel like I don't have to. Like that was girlfriend stuff. And now I'm a wife and I've graduated into a new way of doing things. But we don't have to, and we shouldn't let go of all of that. Like in 2020, I'm going to try to be a girlfriend. Not all the way. Like I'm still married, but Some of the stuff that I did as a girlfriend of really pursuing him, I'm gonna really be intentional about showing him how much I want him and desire him. Um, because when I thought about what what you were saying, what you all were saying when you were sending me those messages about wanting to feel pursued by your spouse, I really started to think about what does that look like for me? Am I sorry, this is bothering me. Yikes. Am I actively pursuing my husband? Does he know that I want him? And so I asked him a question. I said, do you approach dates like you do sex? And what I meant by that was sometimes we want sex more than we initiate it because part of us, a big part of us, wants the other person to initiate it because it makes us feel attractive and wanted. You don't want to force yourself on somebody. And so I asked him, do you want to go on dates more than you initiate them? And he said, yes. I love spending time with you, even if it's not a big extravagant date. But I feel like for me to take you out on a date, it needs to be something big and something extravagant. And I just don't always know what we can do if we don't just have it in the budget to just go ball out all the time. So when he said that, it kind of clicked for me because his dates, when we go out to the movies, we go out to eat, we go out bowling, like it's like 5 events in one. It's a big deal. And I know that he feels like, in just thinking back to before we got married and what those dates looked like, I know that sometimes it can feel like, oh, we need to do that stuff. It's cool to stay home and chill and watch movies, and I love that too. Um, but now that we're married and we don't get that many dates, wanting to kind of make it count is a big pressure. And so tonight, I really wanted to initiate the date and really plan it out to show him the things that I enjoy, the things that I want to do, and inviting him really into my world and a part of what makes me who I am, what makes me happy, so that he can enjoy parts of me. I feel like I'm rambling. Am I rambling? Probably. So yeah, that's what date night was about. We have to show each other how we want to be loved. I hope and pray that this was helpful for you guys, for somebody watching this that does not feel pursued, and somebody that just wants these date nights because they're so important to reconnect. I hope you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, all that, girl. You bomb. Okay, I'm gonna go.